There's a place close to our hearts where dreams and reality never part. A place where change is inevitable. It's a place where everybody's able. Come on and feel it, see it, taste it. Changes in the air, rivers of possibility. Oh, hear it, hold it, touch it. Changes in the air. Are you aware? Port Harcourt River State, the land of inspiration, where you're limited only by imagination. Rivers of possibilities. It's the land of possibilities. Oh, can you hear it? It's the sound of the river. Oh, can you see it? Our colors shine brighter, oh, because here change is inevitable, and everybody is able. Come on and feel it, oh, taste it. Changes in the air, in the rivers of possibilities. Oh, hear it, hold it, touch it. Changes in the air. Are you aware? Port Harcourt River State, the land of inspiration, where you're limited only by imagination. It's the land of possibilities. Oh, rivers of possibilities. It's a land that's made for you and me. Oh, rivers of possibilities. Oh, it's a place where hopes and dreams come alive. It's a city where the garden grows. It's a state, it's a taste of real paradise, where treasures in abundance flow and everything is possible. Oh, feel it, see it, taste it. Changes in the air, rivers of possibilities. Oh, here, hold, you can touch it. Changes in the air. Are you aware? Feel it from all over the world. Every man, woman, boy, and girl. This is the rivers. Possibilities. Oh, hear it, hold it, touch it. It's in the air. Are you aware? Port Harcourt, where our dreams come alive. Limited only by imagination. Rivers, you're inspired to be by imagination. Rivers of possibilities. Rivers of possibilities. Where are people making history? Oh, rivers of possibilities. Hear the sound, hear the sound.
Our logo says rivers of possibilities, and it just tells you what River State symbolizes, that it's a land that has so much potential.
The things you experience coming from Port Harcourt is unique. Like, you don't experience it anywhere else, really.
You meet lots of people. The native dish, the restaurants, nightclubs. There's so much going on here. You are open to a lot of surprises.
The last man is a hospitable man. He's generous and very welcoming.
You're always welcome to River State. We are a very vibrant city. There's more opportunities. Economically, we're doing well. And so we're just really excited about the changes happening in River State.
There's something attractive about Port Harcourt. This is the land of 1,000 masquerades. This is the land where we have 1,000 ways to say welcome. This is my city, this is my life. I love this place.
Every country has certain cities that cause the country as a whole to move forward. In Nigeria, Port Harcourt is one of those cities.
It's a land full of opportunities. It has a lot of untapped potentials. Everything is possible in River State, as long as you can dream it. Port Harcourt, River State is the destination of tomorrow.
Whether it's a city to be, I think it's a city that you would always remember.
I think what we want to do essentially is to transform the natural resources, the cultural heritage, and the natural hospitality of our people into a globally recognizable brand.
Port Harcourt is a melting pot of sorts. I think River State is the most cosmopolitan state in the country.
We are energetic people, very welcoming people, always looking for people to visit.
There are so many sites, so many things you can see.
We have the cultural heritage sites, we have good food, the nightlife, the landscape, the connection with the streams and rivers, the art community.
For every artist, where you stay is the influence in your art. It's part of what you do. My art is my story. So growing up here has influenced my art a lot.
We do have a rich cultural heritage. We're very proud of that.
Port Harcourt World Book Capital 2014 is a nomination given by UNESCO to a City of the World every year. It is an endorsement on the international stage of the incredible work this administration has done in education, the focus on education. We know that literacy is a building block for any strong society, and it is in the year that Nigeria turns 100. So 2014 is special. The World Book Capital nomination is an honor not just for the city of Port Harcourt, but indeed for Nigeria and the entire continent of Africa.
You can feel the impulse of the people. You can feel the pulse of the city. The nightlife never ends in Port Harcourt. You just do it, and you find people from outside asking, "How do you guys do it? Don't you guys ever sleep?"
You go out in Port Harcourt, you go clubbing. It's always fun.
It's fun, it's crazy, something new comes up every time, so the people keep up, people stay up.
That's the magic of Port Harcourt City.
thing I know is this: Nigeria is a land, as a whole, is a land of opportunities. You can't go wrong with Nigeria. And one thing I am absolutely certain about is that when you look at Nigeria as a whole, come into Rivers State and you would find that the opportunities in Rivers State are even more than you would believe. I can assure you Rivers State as an investment destination is one you can't go wrong. Rivers State, as everyone knows, has a huge amount of oil and gas. And we've seen a lot of changes happen over the last, I would say 12 years, that you find a lot of indigenous companies that have begun to come into the oil and gas space. Not just coming into the retail aspect of selling petrol at the forecourt, but now going into the exploration aspect of it and actually working hands-on as operators and developing that aspect. The economy has changed. The economy is now allowing new people to come back in. Now what you're finding is that you're finding a lot of people that are now very focused in how do we make an economy work.
When the governor came to power, the first thing that was done was to engage local professionals, to work with international professionals, to carry out a study of the city of Port Harcourt, see how the city was growing, and come up with a master plan.
It's a huge project. But it's a project that talks about urban renewal and urban changing the landscape as to how people think and planning growth and expansion of any city. And this is something that is needed in almost every city. If you're going to make the best use of resources, planning is absolutely necessary.
We've tried to identify new areas for industrial development, for economic activity, and for residential as well. Our responsibility as an authority is to create that environment that would make it attractive for people to invest in the new city. This is the time to take advantage of the giant strides that government is trying to make in providing a livable city and do proper planning so that we can have a city that will breathe, a city that will be vibrant and regenerate, not only for us, but also for future generations.
I don't know which one is biggest, but there are so many improvements. There are improvements in the area of education. In the area of, I've mentioned the area of agriculture. There are improvements on employment, actually. We also have good roads, 24-hour power supply, the new hospital we're trying to build. We have one of the best dental hospitals in the world. Then we have 140 health centers, primary healthcare centers.
It's that kind of change that you see occurring. And then you're seeing our primary schools, state-of-the-art primary schools, replicated across the state in the 23 local government areas, because the governor believes in being able to have an education system that is functional and that can compete with anyone, anywhere else in the world.
And one source of moving this country forward is education. If you don't have it, you are in trouble.
As at the last count, this government had created over 35,000 jobs, new jobs, direct employment. Also the Venture Capital Fund, which is created to grow SMEs and to encourage new businesses to come in. I mean, in terms of manpower, you have 3 universities here, you've got 2 airports, you've got 2 seaports. Think about the fishing culture here. Aquaculture is a great business opportunity. How about marine transportation? So there's so many things. That's why we say it's got numerous potentials, untapped potentials.
Opportunities. Anything is possible in Rivers State. We have the highest number of creeks in the world. As you maneuver the water, you can get as many investment opportunities as you see.
So when it says rivers of possibilities, you start seeing that there are layers and layers of opportunities.
Well, Africa is a virgin market to invest in education, in technology, in infrastructure development, and other non-oil sector.
In the area of agriculture, we're doing phenomenal work.
I've looked at how we create wealth through the Rivers State Sustainable Development Agency.
The Rivers State Sustainable Development Agency was established about 6 years ago, primarily to refocus development effort in the state around the issues of poverty alleviation, grassroots development, and youth empowerment. The agency is involved in about 3 key areas at the moment. The first one is in human capital development, and basically what we do there is to provide opportunity for young Rivers people to train in some of the best institutions of higher learning across the world. And the objective there is to build a solid manpower base. We have in training something like 2,000 young persons who are spread across 10 countries. They train in some of the best universities in those countries. It's a very huge and expensive project, but it's one that we believe is a major investment as well for the future of the state. Second area is agricultural development. Again, our objective in agricultural intervention is to use agriculture as a vehicle for creating employment, for sustainable livelihoods, to provide demonstration, research, and ways that young persons can see that through agriculture you can actually establish a big business and you can create jobs. The third area is job creation. And what we are doing is support the vision of the government in using things like vocational training, building small and medium enterprises, and other forms of entrepreneurial support to create opportunities for young persons to either find jobs or to create jobs for themselves and for others.
Now, the way Port Harcourt was conceptualized was as a West African port, and it's still pretty much it. So you've got a state that is open to everybody from everywhere. So it's almost like the next destination point.
Rivers State provides that kind of opportunity. Any kind of business, entrepreneurs, they know this. You take the best from different places. You go out, you bring the best talent from different places, and you make it work within the locality and the community.
Kinabuti actually was born in Port Harcourt, and he taught me that dreams can be a reality. Basically, it was the idea of utilizing fashion as a vehicle for empowerment. And we've been working there now for like 3 years, and we've done several projects. We always had in our focus women, empowering women. So we started with training girls to be models, and that was in 2010. But still down the line, these girls, they're still working, they're making money for the family, they're supporting the family. So from that project, we moved into like still screening. We taught single mothers, and then we moved into sanitation exercises, picking up rubbish in the communities. And the last one that we did was teaching women how to sew clothes. They definitely hope in a better, future, in a better tomorrow, and in a better today. Everything that was done in collaboration. Kinambudi was part, but then there were the communities, then there were the sponsors, then there were the other people that came on board, then there was the government. When you put a positive energy into something positive will come out. I'm happy that we have done all our projects in River State, and we're happy that we managed to achieve, different results, but we look forward to more.
For the history of Nigeria, past, and for the future of Nigeria moving forward, River State plays a vital role. Come and see the endless possibilities that exist in River State.
And in the last few years, yes, there's definitely been a lot of changes in the terms of the vibrancy of the city, the vibrancy of the state, and hopefully, we expect more visitors to come visit the state and see the changes actually happening for themselves.
It's going to be a lot better than it is today, but today is a lot better than it was yesterday.
It's a city that has redefined itself and has come alive suddenly. And you now see some vibrancy and vitality back in Port Harcourt.
I think River State has it all, and it's good to encourage more people to build up on this.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now in the greatest city in the world. Have a great time.
I know that many people who come to River State always wish to come back.
Port Harcourt is only going to get better. We're building Africa's city of the future.
If there's anything that I can tell you, it is this. Nigeria has huge opportunities. If there's one place you should not miss an opportunity of investing, it's in River State. Why? Because River State is truly the land of possibilities. And when we talk about possibilities, anything is possible. If you're an investor, you're looking for where to put your money, you're looking for safe returns, and you're looking for something that anywhere in the world would sell, River State is the place. I can assure you, you can't go wrong. Come to River State, that is where your investment is safe. You're welcome.
The River State of tomorrow that we are building. It's a rivers of possibilities. It's a rivers of education. It's a rivers of progress.
Brimming with opportunities.
Port Harcourt is the guided city of Nigeria, and I welcome you to the rivers of possibilities.